It's finally here. What's up, guys? So it's the next day and I have most of the vinyl stripped off of the FRS. I pulled the two cars out of the big garage and I just pulled in the FRS. So just the car with no vinyl. Take off the parts needed to wrap. So I just need to remove this part so I can remove the rest of the vinyl. I got some new parts also that I'm gonna put on. I got some fog lights. I got new fender because there was a dent on one side. I got a new rear bumper. You guys know why. Like I'm pretty confident that this wrap should come out close to perfect, if not. It is my second time, and yeah, I'm pretty confident that it's gonna come out looking real good. So yeah, I'm gonna prep the car right now and then get started. All right, let's do this. So I'm just gonna start off by taking you on a time lapse while I remove the vinyl, just so I can show you the process and everything I did to take it off. Here I have my friend helping me, my parents making a cameo. So while removing the vinyl, what I noticed was the parts that I didn't apply heat, it would leave a glue residue or the adhesive backing that wasn't very pleasant at all. And aside from that, it was just harder to remove and it was really loud. And as you can see that I am taking it off outside and it is nighttime, so I did not want to wake up the neighbors or anything. So I try to apply heat as much as I can, where I can, so it wouldn't make a loud tape sound, tape removing sound. And while removing the vinyl, it wasn't that hard, but it did take longer than I really expected. So it is a few hours to do. Right here I'm removing the back plate on the trunk where the emblem goes, so I can remove the rest of the vinyl. Dusting the car, and as I mentioned, there was glue residue left on it, so I just go ahead and clay barred it wherever necessary. Measuring out the vinyl, getting ready to do the door and the quarter panel. Here I'm working on the door. when you do the door, it's pretty crucial to remove the door handle. The mirror, not so much. There's ways to work around it. And definitely had to remove the fender because the first time around wrapping the door, it was almost impossible to tuck in the area in between the door and the fender. Right here, I'm taping up the weather seal. That way, after I apply the vinyl and I'm cutting, I won't cut the rubber weather seal. So I'm being very careful when cutting it down to size, because my first time wrapping my car in the purple, I had to use several 10 feet to redo the quarter panel because I cut it a couple centimeters too short and the original color, which is asphalt, was exposed. Getting ready to tuck, finish tucking everything, and moving on to the hood. You're gonna constantly hear me referencing back to my first wrap because that was probably the hardest of them all. Because on my first wrap, the hood was not very easy. It was giving me a lot of trouble, but this time around, a piece of cake, and I'm very happy with it. Right here, doing the side skirt. Actually, the side skirt I had to redo 2 times because there's a really deep recessed part on it, and after I was done wrapping it the first time, it kept lifting where it was recessed, and yeah, I had to do what I had to do. Now, this bumper gave me the biggest headache of them all. So what happened was, I did a facelift on my car. As you can tell, it has a GT86 front look. It was originally an FRS 2013, and I did paint it myself after I bring it back from the dealership. And after wrapping it, actually during wrapping, the paint lifted and it just looked really bad. And it's okay, right here, you can see it right here. Boom, that's nasty. That's so bad. And I was really disappointed because I was able to get the front bumper down pretty much in one piece, whereas on my first wrap I had to do it like in 6 pieces and it still looked terrible. So this actually happened about 3 times. I had to rewrap my bumper, I think 3 or 4 times. Yes, it was fun. So now I gotta remove it. And after removing it, I made another mistake by not sanding it down. So I wrapped it the second time and had to remove it again, and then I sanded it. After I sanded it the second time, after the second time I wrapped it, then it was better.
right here, if you're wondering what the yellow thing is, it's a IR heat lamp that helps with removing the vinyl. It helps a lot with removing the vinyl, and while applying it, it helps soften it up. If you don't have an extra hand, that is. But I like to use the heat gun as well. Actually, I like the heat gun more. Yeah, okay, as you can see, what the vinyl did to my bumper, it's just bad, really bad. Man. Okay, moving on to the back bumper. Back bumper came out very good. One whole piece. If you see my video, my first wrap, I showed you like so many parts that were messed up on the back bumper. Okay, so here's the second time I wrap it. I think I remove it shortly. So I'm wrapping it. And there you go, I remove it. So this is my third time around. So, okay, so let me explain what happened here. I'm pretty much out of vinyl at this point, and I had barely enough to wrap half the bumper, and I came to the conclusion where that was okay because I have a lip that goes under the bottom half of the bumper and it would cover the exposed parts, so I was fine with that. I wasn't about to go buy more vinyl or nothing.
Yo, alright, the wrap's all done. As you can tell, it's nighttime though, so I'm not gonna actually show you the car. Oh, it's right there. I pulled the two cars out. I mean, I parked the two cars back in there, and the car's out here. But it is dark, and I don't wait till daytime to show you guys the car. But yeah, it's done. Everything came out awesome. I'm very happy. It did take longer than expected. In total, as far as days, it took me a week, but I did kind of take my time. I was a little bit lazy, but when counting in hours, probably about 18 hours, maybe less. But yeah, we're done. I'll review the FRS in the next video. Sorry, but I got to. It won't be long, I promise. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.